A little bit later in the lesson, I'm going to do a slow motion version of the guitar part in full screen mode, but I want to go over the chords and the strumming pattern first. Let me expand this a little bit. Okay, the first chord in the song is an F chord, and you play that by barring the first two strings with your first finger. Then you put your middle finger on the third string, second fret, and your ring finger on the fourth string, third fret. You don't play the fifth or the sixth strings. The next chord is a C with an E bass note. And your first string's open, you put your first finger on the second string, first fret, third string's open, and you put your middle finger on the fourth string, second fret. And where you see these X's, that means you don't play those strings. So again, you've got four strings. Okay, now on the C chord, it's pretty much the same as the C with the E, except you bring your ring finger down on the fifth string. And so you don't hit that sixth string, and you just strum five strings. On the G chord, when I initially learned to play this chord, I used my first three fingers, first three fingers. But I learned later that there was a lot of situations in which it works out better to use your last three fingers. So that would be your second, third, and fourth fingers. So that's the way we're doing this, and you put your second finger or middle finger on the fifth string, second fret, your third finger or ring finger on the sixth string, third fret, and your little finger on the first string, third fret, and you've got these open strings. So that sounds like this. Then the last chord here is a G with a B bass note. Whenever you see a chord followed by a slash and then another letter, that's basically telling you that the chord is a G chord, but that it uses an unusual bass note, which in this case happens to be the fifth string. So that's a G with a B bass, and the way that you play that is by putting your middle finger on the fifth string, second fret, and your little finger on the first string, third fret, and you can strum about five strings. Okay, now each one of these chords has their own specific bass note. So if you're in the F, the bass note is the fourth string. In the C with the E bass note, the bass is also the fourth string. In the C, the bass note is the fifth string. In the G, it's the sixth string. And in the G with the B bass note, it's the fifth string. As far as the strumming pattern is concerned, there's a lot of different strumming patterns, but this one is a bass down, which would be a downstroke, followed by an upstroke, then another down and another up. And it sounds something like this. I'm going to go ahead and play this with a C chord, so I'll be using the fifth string as a bass note. And so it's bass down, up, bass down, up, down. If I were playing an F, it would be the same, except I'd be using the fourth string for my bass note. Bass down, up, bass down, up, down, up. So that's the general feel of it. If I were singing the song, it might sound something like this. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Island. Of course, the arrangement that we're using in this song is actually a guitar solo, so I won't really be singing the song, but we'll get into the specifics when we go over the guitar tab. There's going to be a few hammer-ons and stuff like that, and some melody notes, so it's going to be kind of interesting. And I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, I'm going to try to play this in slow motion. I want to go ahead and give you a little count off, and it's going to sound something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then we'll come in on 2. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. things that I want to go over is the hammer-ons in the song and that ending. So after we lead into it, we get into the F chord, and we're going to do the bass note and a down up, and then you do the hammer-on from the 3rd string open to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and then down up. So let me put that together. Then you got your melody notes. Then you do another hammer-on in this C with a slash E bass note. And then right there was a pull-off where you pull your finger off of the 4th string 2nd fret down to the 4th string open, like that. Another hammer on here, another pull off, hammer, hammer, pull off. Now we're ready for that ending. It's a pretty common sort of bluegrass guitar lick that goes from the 5th string 3rd fret. Then you do a double hammer with going to the 4th string open and then the 4th string 1st fret. That's the 1st hammer, and then bring your middle finger down, and that's the 2nd hammer. And then you're going to do an upstroke on the 3rd string, so that looks like this. And then this 3rd string 2nd fret, and then 3rd string open, and the last note is the 2nd string 1st fret. So put that all together. Try it one more time. So that's how that goes. This video is what I like to call a video guitar tab, and basically it's a recording of the guitar tab that was created using Guitar Pro 6. And I'm actually recording the program, or actually recording the tab as the program plays. The program that I use to record the program is by NCH. It's called Debut. Well, it's a video and screen capture software. Okay, so basically just go ahead and listen to it. It's going to play through one more time, so good luck. I want to go ahead and play along with a backing track that I made using PG Music's Band in a Box. There's going to be about a 8-beat count in, and you're You're going to hear 4 clicks, and then I'm going to start counting. It's going to sound something like this. One and 2 and 3. So you notice that there was 4 clicks, which were actually eighth notes. Excuse me, quarter notes. Counted 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I started counting in eighth notes. And the place where we actually come in playing is right after I say 3. That'd be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead, excuse me, and run through this. One, 2, 3. I made this video for you to practice playing along with the backing track. You'll hear 4 clicks and then some counting. Don't forget to come in right after I count 3. So here goes. 1, 2, 3.